1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Kanuz Ashraf. First, the headlines. Election Commission of Pakistan has decided to appoint judicial officers of lower courts as district returning officers and returning officers for the next general elections. Advisor to Prime Minister of Finance has directed National Savings Management to extend maximum facilitation to pensioners, widows and families of Shohada. APHC leader Mohammad Ashraf Sahri has said Kashmir dispute should be resolved in line with the relevant UN resolutions. Russia has conducted a second drop test of its latest heavy intercontinental ballistic missile. And now the news in detail. Election Commission of Pakistan has decided to appoint judicial officers of lower courts as district returning officers and returning officers for the next general elections. According to ECP, the Commission has written letters to the Registrar High Courts and has asked them to provide a list of district and session judges, additional session judges, senior civil judges and civil judges for the purpose. Defence Minister Khurram Dastagir Khan has lauded the Pakistan Navy for successful test firing of indigenously developed submarine-launched 450-kilometer range cruise missile Babur. He said that Babur missile provides Pakistan credible second strike capability and reinforces our policy of minimum deterrence through indigenization and self-reliance. SLCM Babur is capable of delivering various types of payloads and incorporates state-of-the-art technologies, including underwater control propulsion, enhanced guidance and navigation features. Advisor to Prime Minister on Finance Dr. Miftah Ismail has directed the National Savings Management to extend maximum facilitation to people, especially pensioners, widows and families of Shohada. Presiding over a meeting to review the performance of national savings in Islamabad, he also directed that work on upcoming products should be expedited. Director General National Savings Zafar Masood briefed the meeting about automation, customer facilitation, financial inclusion and product development. The Accountability Court Islamabad has resumed hearing of Evenfield NAB reference against former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and his family. Former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, Mariam Nawaz and Captain retired Mohammad Safdar are appearing before the court. Meanwhile, an accountability court in Islamabad has adjourned hearing of NAB's supplementary reference against Ishaq Dar till Monday. The three co-accused in the case could not be indicted today. Punjab government has released 1.2 billion rupees for payment of arrears to lady health workers. The spokesman of Punjab Primary and Secondary Health Department in a statement said that the government has already regularized 50,000 lady health workers across the province while the service structure is being finalized. An occupied Kashmir senior APHC leader and the chairman of Tehreek-e-Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir, Mohammad Ashraf Sahri, has said that the Kashmir dispute should be resolved in line with the relevant UN resolutions. In an interview in Srinagar, he said that we cannot ignore Kashmiri people's aspirations. He said that if New Delhi is serious, then it should initiate a serious dialogue. He said that Pakistan is a fundamental party to the Kashmir dispute. Russia has conducted a second drop test of its latest heavy intercontinental ballistic missile. Russian Defense Ministry said in a statement today that the heavy missile was test dropped at the northern spaceport. The military said the trial has confirmed its pre-launch and first flight stage characteristics. Russia has announced the expulsion of more than 150 diplomats, including 60 Americans, besides closing a U.S. consulate in retaliation of Western expulsions of Russian diplomats. Addressing a news conference, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Moscow will expel the same number of diplomats from each of those countries in retaliation. U.S. Ambassador John Huntsman was also summoned to the Foreign Ministry and handed over a notice that Russia is responding quid pro quo to the U.S. decision. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has expressed the hope that US will meet the targets of the Paris Climate Agreement despite President Donald Trump's plan to withdraw from the accord. He told reporters at UN headquarters in New York that emissions-cutting plans put by the US former administration meant that the goals of the accord signed in 2016 are within reach. In the second T20 match at Colombo today, Sri Lanka beat Pakistan by 7 wickets. Sri Lanka achieved the victory target of 73 in 14.2 overs. The three-match series is now leveled 1-1. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com Radio Pakistan News Official.